In this video, I will be giving you build moves that control the fight. My goal throughout this video is to give you these advanced moves in the most beginner format possible. That way, no matter your skill level, you can use this video to elevate your skills. We'll be going step by step, starting with really beginner moves, and they will all build on top of each other until we get to the advanced retakes at the end of this video. I'm telling you though, even these beginner moves are insanely useful and I use them all the time in every single fight. Lastly, this whole video will be leading up to this insane combo that I hit in a 1v1 on Rody. Don't forget to use code JivanTV, check out the merch link in description, and without further ado, let's get into it. So the first move that we're going to be checking out today is basically just extending ramps. Throughout this video, you're going to see a pattern of just extending builds far from you and above you. You want to do this a lot when you're playing from low ground simply because it'll give you a lot more piece control opportunities and opportunities to cone the opponent so you can get to height. This retake that I'm slowing down right here is a combo that you can do with extended ramps. When doing this retake, you want to extend the ramps towards the enemy so that it blocks their angle and you can 90 out the back and get high ground for free. We'll be going into more detail on that later in this video. It's a bit more advanced. For now, you should just be practicing extending ramps far from you because, like I said, it can give you piece control opportunities just like in these clips. Next up along similar lines is practicing putting walls through cones. Doing this is just like we talked about earlier, getting builds above you gives you so many piece control opportunities. By piece controlling through a window just like this, you can get people boxed very often. I've been using this move for several seasons and I can't even count how many times I've clipped people with this strategy. Just anytime you're editing through a cone, place walls first to give you some extra piece control. Using high walls is another great way to piece control above you in a build fight. I have tutorials on that if you want to see them, link in description. Here are a few perfect examples on how to use the wall through cone method that we've been talking about. Next up, we got two really quick and easy moves. This first one is literally just jumping up layers while protecting your angles. You don't have to do anything fancy to control the fight in a build fight. Doing this move right here makes it so easy to track the enemy and you can be looking for piece control opportunities while you're doing it. As soon as you see an opportunity, you just go for it. You can see in this clip, I'm not only just jumping up layers, but I'm also extending ramps and cones, just like we were talking about earlier in this video. Also, notice when I'm jumping up layers, I'm not just jumping up layers, I'm also building above me before I jump up. Combining the first three moves that we've learned in this video, you can already control the fight pretty well, but there's more. This next move is very similar to the last one. It's literally just jumping up through cones. I can't even tell you how many times I've had an opportunity to quickly jump through a cone, place another one a layer up, edit that cone, and get a quick shot. If someone's 2 layers above you, doing this really quickly can give you a quick opportunity to strike. So it's just a good move to have down and be able to do it flawlessly. So I recommend practicing what I'm doing on screen right here. Next up, we have a retake that I've actually talked about in another video, but we have a new variant of it. This retake is called the Protected 90. Basically, if someone's above and behind you, do this retake. You swing the back wall into position first. It's literally a normal 90, but you're blocking off your back while doing it. So what I've been practicing recently with these Protected 90s is strafing on my last jump. You can see right here, I strafe way to the right while I'm in midair on the last 90. This gives me a perfect angle to piece control to the right when I'm getting off of that 90. And you'll be able to see this in the final clip of this video, how it can be useful. But you can strafe to the left as well if the enemy's over there. Now with everything we've learned so far in this video, you can now do my start to 1v1 build fights. That right there, what you just saw, is my full 1v1 start. It's literally a combination of a ton of stuff that we learned throughout this video. This 1v1 start is so good because it gives so many misdirections, it gives you a lot of opportunities to piece control them, and if you have no piece control opportunities, it gives you guaranteed height. This first extended ramp and cone is the first decoy. They might think that you're going that way. The second one is the winner. You can choose to go up those ramps that I laid right here and try to piece control the enemy on that layer. But if you're not absolutely certain that they're going to be there, you can 90 out the back and get free high ground. So that's how this start works. Here's one in-game example for you. Alright, next retake is an insane combo to get piece control on the enemy. It looks just like that, and you can do it on repeat. You start it with a high wall and land sideways, and then you do the extended ramps with cones on top, and you build walls through cones. It's just a combination of everything we've learned. One very important thing you need to note is that this retake is not set in stone. You don't have to follow that exact path. As you can see here, I'm taking a brand new path, kind of like we did in the first example of the video. I do the extended ramps and then go out the side and do a quick little 90 to get up. Doing this will oftentimes give you free high ground. But if we go back to the original version, you can also go out the left side here and do another high wall side jump and simply restart the retake. You can do it infinite times in a row. Once you get flexible with this retake here, you can do a lot of really good things. First step is gaining comfort with the initial version and then start experimenting. This is a really good example on how this move can work. Just simply try to do a window edit instead of a wide edit like this. Now, we're basically at the last retake of the video, but we're going to talk about multiple variations. Let's get it. Editing through floors and cones and then flipping that cone is a very popular move. It's like another version of doing a 90. I use this move all the time when somebody's above me because it kind of protects your angle while you do it. By placing the cone on top after you double edit through, that protects your top extra, so they never have a chance to shoot you. Now you can also do a full 180 and just flip it the other way. If the enemy's behind you and you just want to get up one layer instead of two, this is a viable option. Now there's one issue with the examples I've been showing for this retake. You're completely exposed from behind if you double edit like this. Here's the key. You only want to edit the front tile of the cone so that your back is still protected. This is useful if you're trying to do this 180 turnaround play like I'm showing right here, but it can also be applied to the double edit through a floor and cone like we were just talking about. These are two absolutely amazing retakes, and I've been doing it wrong for the entire past season or two, yet it still worked perfectly while I was doing it wrong. That just goes to show how OP this retake is, and if you make this one extra adjustment, it'll be even more OP. Here's your in-game example of this, and then we are at the finale of the video. So you can see in this in-game example, I don't even do the full cone flip, because when I placed the walls through the cone, I saw that I had a piece control opportunity. That is a good lesson to learn for every single retake we've talked about in this video. Always look for variations where you can stop doing the retake and get some piece control. Now for the grand finale of this video, I hit the best clip I've hit in so long. I don't even know what to say about it. It's a combo of so many things we've learned in this video, and it's on Rody after he talked trash. Check it out.
And the wall.
Two walls.
Two walls. Cone
One
and two
wall.
walls.
One wall.
Cone and two walls.
I
You were
own that
sitting
back
there.
wall.
You look like a lost child at a train station.
You lost.
Mommy, where are you, mommy?
Mama.
Little Jivan, bro.
I'm back on low meshes.
Back on low matches.
Wow.
I feel like an absolute noob right now. I'm not gonna lie. Ahem, you ran into his box. Yeah, I know, but it was fun.